First up, we've got Demon JSJ on Yasuo, who lands an insane whirlwind on Annie. Welcome to Wild Rift Top 5 Plays. This is the only show dedicated to bringing you the best of the Wild Rift Reddit community. I am your host, Kingmaker. This episode is going to be a little bit different. Normally I bring you 5 plays twice a week, but episode 3 was so well received that I decided to double that as a thank you. When we get to 100 subs, I will be doing a $50 RP giveaway. So let's get the show started, and I'll see you on the Rift. In this clip, we see Reddit user Mozarts on Riven pop their ultimate and engage onto the enemy Varus. Sona ults, but they shake it off, and then they proceed to full combo and win Varus. Renekton joins the fight, but Riven turns her attention onto Sona, bursting her down. With Sona out of the way, Riven enters into a duel with Renekton, defying the odds and slaying the lizard. With Xin Zhao coming in, this must surely be the curtain close for our protagonist. Somehow, Mozarts reaches the brush in time for their shield to come back up, stunning and slaying the Goliath. Next up, we have Yumi's tail on Tristana, who somehow managed to land one of the most insane ultimates I've ever seen. Apparently, it's not very hard to win when the enemy Akali is playing for your team. Next, we have user Last Prism on Orianna, who proves the best defense is a strong offense. After going golden, they let out the great cry of Gandalf, "You shall not pass." Yes, my wife thinks I'm weird. Next, we have user Hypnokim on a fitting skin for her champion, Assassin Akali. Immediately, she dives into the back line, getting stunned, but then proceeds to delete Nasus, Blitzcrank, Irelia, and Xin Zhao with one of the most valuable ultimates I've ever seen. Her team then pushes towards tower, tagging Tristana with the EQ combo. She finishes her off with a little bit of fancy footwork to secure the Penta and to cheat death. This clip makes me wish I knew how to play Akali. Next up, we've got Flamin' 428 on Riven, who comes out of base and engages on the enemy team like a madman. With ultimate up, Riven managed to land a 4-man stun followed by a 3-man win / deleting Jax. In back-to-back, she makes short work of both Annie and Nami. Riven lands a double knock-up on Ahri and Kennen, causing Kennen to blow his flash. As the two run away from Riven, Riven flashes to stay on top of both of them. With no health left, Riven Q combos on Ahri and kills her off, securing the pentakill and somehow manages to survive. I just want to take a quick second to say thank you to everyone for clicking on this video and subscribing. It really means a lot. It's very humbling that you would actually spend your time with me. So thank you, and let's get back to the show. Next up, we have Psycho97 on Vayne. Vayne tumbles in, pinning Senna to a wall. Thresh drops a box, but she continues to free fire onto the enemy team. After securing the kill on Irelia, Vayne moves forward, laying heavy damage down onto Akali. She ignores the Thresh play as she lets him know how she feels. She turns and pops Pantheon and procures a pentakill. Congratulations. Next up, we got Nail Prestigious 3080, and yes, it is a lot harder to say than you think. We see Fizz pick up an easy kill on Jax before he goes hunting. He playful tricksters over the wall and Qs, instantly killing Zed. He gets stunned up by Ashe, but it's too late. He kills Irelia and turns back onto Ashe. Ashe almost gets away, but Corki comes in with the package, causing her to turn and fight. I feel bad for this Jhin because there's nothing he can do to escape this Fizz pentakill. Next up, we got Bieber Tech 510 on Jinx, showing you that sometimes the sickest plays are not the ones you expect. Unfortunately, what you can't see on the minimap is the enemy team running back to the base instead of taking the Baron powered recall. This is why I say Wild Rift is 70% knowledge, 30% mechanics, and 100% luck when you kill me.
Victory.
And last but not least, we've got Faux Fox on Akali with a pretty intense 1v4 Quadra. She Qs, proccing her passive, and immediately pops Shroud, awaiting the onslaught. Skill 3 onto Lee Sin with an auto attack, finishing him off. Skill 1 onto Thresh and Yasuo, and immediately backs off. She ults over Camille and Yasuo, hitting both of them. Flash hookshot, dashes back through Yasuo, tagging Camille with a skill 1, following it up with the E auto attack for the Quadra. On the screen we have the title card for episode 5, and if you stick around to the end, there's one more play to be made. I really don't know how to thank you guys enough. If you enjoy this content, please consider subscribing. I work really hard to put this together for everybody. If you do subscribe and you like this content, you want to share it with your friends, please do. Every little bit helps, and I appreciate it greatly. Thank you all.
Enemy champion. Legendary. Bottom turret is under attack.
Today will be a wood.